you are in the world, whatever time of day it is for you. It's good to have you here.
Mornings. A gentle start to today's Cuppa with Cath and Jay. I'm dancing to the rhythm of the universe, feeling like a butterfly on the surface of the night. I am dancing to the rhythm of the universe, and I am flying home. I am flying home. I am flying home. Come see me fly. There's an architect I know who builds castles in the skies, and often I'm astounded by his clear designs on life. So I leap from fortress walls using faith and hope as wings. And sometimes it's brown paper and chewing gum and string, but I am flying home. I am flying home. I am flying home. Come see me fly. I am soaring like an albatross, high above the earth. I am dancing to the rhythm of the The language of life is now written on my heart. All the patterns of my childhood repeated in her rhyme. And the satin drummer beats a soft tattoo upon my skin, and I am flying home. I am flying home. I am flying home. Come see me fly. I am soaring like an albatross, high above the earth. I am dancing to the rhythm of the universe. Rhythm of the Universe. A song that's probably 1983.
1993, I think you wrote it.
Yeah, 1993. So
Before we met.
BC, before Catherine.
But we wanted to open with that song tonight because we decided that since it was the day that Dancehall Days has been released on all the major digital platforms, and it's a love story, that we would do a little bit of a love song focus tonight.
Yeah, why don't we?
And that is a song that I describe as a love song to the universe.
To the universe,
and,
to life.
And the love song, the song that made me fall in love with you. Or at least it started the process.
The power of music, folks. The power of music. Actually, I would
one
like
of
to
the
do.
first songs I heard you perform when I saw Jay at the National Folk Festival in 1995. And I remember him singing that song and just thinking, oh my gosh, that is just so beautiful. And I think that's where I started falling in love with him. And here we are 30 years later. So good song, Jay.
Good song, yeah. Bonk. Okay, hey, if we're going to do the love thing, I think we ought to do Lucky Premonition next.
I think so too.
Yeah.
And I particularly wanted it wanted, if I could get my words out straight. I've had a cold.
I'll just wind her up. The battery's running.
I've had a cold, and I really struggled to get my energy going this week because last week I was quite sick with that cold.
Yeah, you were really sick with that.
But I kicked it very quickly. Yeah. Like I was only bad for 4 days, but my energy levels just getting my energy and my brain back, like brain to mouth. All right. So what I'm trying to say is that Sharon, one of our lovely live streamers, was going to be joining us tonight for a brief time because she had to go out. She and her partner are celebrating 35 years together, their 35th anniversary. So they beat us by 5 years. That means you guys met in 1990 or became a couple at least in 1990. So we wanted to dedicate a love song to Sharon and her partner. So this is one about how we met and how we fell in love. But it's not a pretty love song. It's a silly love song. A bit of a sort of the silly aspect of falling in love.
Okay.
Because it's always good to laugh, isn't it? It's good to laugh at ourselves, and it's good to laugh whilst you're falling in love. I think that's one of the things that helps us to fall in love, doesn't it?
I think so.
Isn't it? I still haven't got the brain.
You're doing
I haven't got the brain to mouth. I'm doing a cockney. But who have we got here? We've got to say good morning and good evening to people.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right. We've got Robin Martin. Hello. It's Friday night. Hello, Robin.
Evening,
and
Robin.
love to your husband, Andrew, wherever he is. I know he's down in South Australia. But exact location, I couldn't name it. Christy Galwar is here. Hello, Christy. How are you? Lorraine Hines. Hello, Lorraine. Have we had you at a live stream before? I recognise your name. Jan Breeze in the UK. Good morning. Chris Morris, and I hope his beautiful mum Kay as well. So good evening to you both. Robin says, beautiful song. Thank you, Robin. Good morning to Claire Boyd in the UK.
Morning, Claire.
She says, morning all, great weather for ducks here today.
Oh, yeah, it's raining, hey?
It's raining in the UK. Sorry.
It's been an absolutely perfect day up here.
Perfect winter weather here. We've got just, not a cloud in the sky for most of the day today.
I went out with just a t-shirt on this morning, early morning, for a walk. Catherine didn't. She was rugged up to the nines because it was only about 9 degrees. But
I will say that he is mad. I can't understand how he goes out. It was 14 degrees when we went out this morning.
Was it 14?
And he was wearing no sleeves and shorts. And I was wearing three layers of sleeves and my thick tracksuit pants.
You get warm by the time you've done 5 days.
Jan says, oh no, I've missed the song. You missed the first one. I'm sorry, you missed the first one. It was Rhythm of the Universe. You could go back and watch it later, hopefully. Hello to Melanie. Hello, Melanie, up on the mountain, not too far away from us, up at Beachmont. Good to have you. And Chris says, Mum says hi. She's on holidays. Yay! Hey. Oh, and Sue Cheshire is here. Hello, hey, Sue. I still can't speak. Sue says, madman. I agree. He is a madman. going out in that cold weather this moring. Wearing.
Well, otherwise I come back in a complete lather if I wear more clothing. So
I don't.
That's uncomfortable.
I don't come back in a complete lather, and in fact I just can't. I'm not. I was born in Queensland. What can I say?
That's true. What can you say?
Born and raised.
Yep.
Hello to Kathleen and Andrew. Kathy, we call you Kathy. Kathy and Andrew are first cousins of Jay. So Andrew is Jay's first cousin on his mother's side.
Yes. Andrew slept in my cot when we were younger.
He's never forgotten it.
Never forgotten that.
You didn't like it, did you?
Well, I wasn't asked.
No one asked your permission.
Yeah.
Can the baby sleep in your bed?
But then I was always in trouble because I was living with my grandparents. And I was always, I was the naughty boy in the house. And when Andrew and his brother came to stay for an afternoon with their parents, Andrew was very tiny, and he needed to sleep in my bed or in the kind of
little Andrew.
But when I walked past the window to peer in and see what was happening, he was quietly but determinedly peeling the wallpaper off the wall.
He must have been been a toddler then. He wasn't a baby.
Yeah, he wasn't a baby, but I remember I was then totally conflicted. I thought, I don't want to get this kid into trouble, but if I don't tell them about what's happening, I'm going to be blamed for it. So I went and dobbed him in.
So
Sorry,
you dobbed
Andrew.
on Andrew.
Sorry,
oh,
Andrew.
baby Andrew.
He's forgiven me now. We've spoken about it. He's forgiven me now.
He's been to counselling.
Yes, I spent many years on tablets, but apart from that, I've been.
No, I meant Andrew.
Oh, Andrew. Oh no, he hasn't recovered. No. Actually, it was his dad, my uncle Alan, who was I could see he was very upset with me. But we made up. We were good mates. Were Alan and I.
With Alan.
Absolutely.
Lovely Uncle Alan.
Lovely
Rest his
Uncle
soul.
Alan. Yeah, God bless him.
All right. So what are we doing? We're doing Lucky Premonition.
Yeah.
This is a silly love song about how we met just over 30 years ago.
Here we go.
Oh, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. When I first saw you, I had a premonition. I had a premonition. A lucky premonition.
When I first saw you, I had a premonition. A premonition told me it's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. My premonition said it's gonna be alright. When I first talked to you, call it intuition. Call it intuition. Let's call it intuition. When I first talked to you, call it intuition. My intuition told me it's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. My intuition says it's gonna be alright. Steered you wrong so far. When I first kissed you, I had a vision. I had a vision, such a lovely vision. When I first kissed you, I had a vision. A lovely vision told me it's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. My lovely vision says it's gonna be alright. When optimism hits the ceiling, sometimes it keeps you up at night. Oh, but since I saw you in that much more than a suspicion. My lucky premonition. You and me, we're more than alright.
Oh, we almost did it, right?
We did. All
It
right.
was more than all right.
It was more than all right. It was nearly all right.
Nearly all right.
All right.
Hello to Paul Morwood, who says,
Evening, Paul.
Premonition! My lucky premonition. And Tracy Nichols is here too. So hello to you both. And Narelle Johnston. Narelle and maybe Gary. Hello, hello, hello. Paul says, great song. Thank you. And somebody else said something that I missed before. Oh, Claire was saying That 14 degrees is warm.
That's right. See, Claire? You and I concur.
Oh, it just depends on where you were raised, I reckon.
Yeah, definitely.
Because I think 14 degrees is a little bit on the cool side. Now, something about Robin sang such a cute African fusion drum dance song.
Okay.
I must have missed something, Robin. I'm not quite sure. Are you talking about Lucky Premonition? Sue is saying, I don't remember hearing that one before. I love it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's on our EP. Sue.
You have the EP in your clutches, Sue.
We gave you a copy on CD for you to listen to. So maybe you don't remember listening to it because the last track on the CD, and you don't go on trips that are long enough in your car.
Maybe.
To hear the last track on the CD. I don't know. But maybe also you haven't heard us do it live. I'm not sure. But I'm glad you enjoyed it. No, stupid Facebook put that in, says Robin. What did Facebook make up? Such a cute African fusion drum dance song.
Okay, yeah, well, that's what we'll put on the next release. We'll say our latest African fusion drum song.
And hello to John Barker. So, John, are you there with your lovely wife, Anne? And are you there with your lovely daughter, Charlie? And your gorgeous granddaughter, Olivia, by any chance? Is Thomas there as well? Let us know who's there. And because you're in Derbyshire, we should be saying, hey up,
my duck.
Hey up, my duck. That's what we say in Derbyshire. Derbyshire's one of the homes that we've had.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, what do you want to do
We'll
next?
always have a piece of our heart
Do you
in
want to
Derbyshire.
do Love Like This?
Yes, I do.
Because you've not been on the piano yet.
I
have you?
haven't been on the piano yet.
All
I
right.
have played... Oh no, I have. Do you
Oh, yeah.
remember what I played at the beginning of
Oh
the
yeah,
set?
that's right, yeah.
When
All right,
was
well,
that? That
it
was only 20 minutes.
It was only a couple of songs ago.
All right, so I'm back on the piano and I'm going to sing Love Like This because this is one of our love songs. It's a love song with a difference. And it was written by me before I met Jay, but we really finished it off together, didn't we? We wrote
did.
that key change modulation together.
And I edited it a bit.
He edited it. He did song editing. We're very good at doing song editing for each other.
Yeah.
So I remember when we were working on Falling not that long ago, you had like 1 million verses for Falling. And also for Get Him Out.
That's right.
You know, like...
Well, there was many reasons to
Many
get them out.
reasons to have many verses, but sometimes a
You
song...
can't make a 7-minute song out of
A song
Donald
will
Trump.
be better if it's just got a little less fat on it. So we do trimming.
We do.
Little trimming and editing
That's
for
right.
each other.
Yeah.
So Jay did that for me when we first met, and I had written this song after seeing an Australian movie called The Sum of Us. Who here remembers The Sum of Us?
Russell Crowe when he was young and slim
And Jack Nicholson.
and vaguely handsome.
Jack Thompson, not Jack Nicholson. That's the wrong Jack. So yes, I was really inspired by the two characters, the grandmother and her lover. And this was a same-sex relationship back in the early 90s. So this was well before we had the same-sex marriage was made legal here in Australia. And Judy Small also had influenced my feelings and that I poured into this song in describing the inequities between for people who are same-sex in getting married and having the same rights by law as different sex heterosexual couples.
Yeah.
And of course, this is about love, and it's also about social justice. So yeah, we wanted to do
Ticks
it
a
on
couple of our boxes, doesn't it?
It ticks boxes, this
It does.
song. Love Like This. Two souls holding hands, their faces filled with light, aged and of the same sex, beauty redefined, meaning in
Love Like This, Catherine Mundy. Beautiful work, Catherine.
Thank you. We recorded that on our first full-length album, High Life, which was released in 1998. Very early in 1998. It is also now out on all the digital platforms, so you can find it on Spotify. That song and all the songs of High Life. If you'd like to go and add it to your Spotify playlist, who of you here actually is a Spotify user? I haven't gotten too much into using Spotify myself, and yeah, I'm keen to know what your experience is. Do you enjoy using Spotify? I find it a little bit frustrating sometimes when I use it for various reasons.
Well, you put a song name in and you look it up and something else comes up. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, some weird things happen. Sometimes you try to find a certain song and it plays another one and you can't seem to get it to play the song you want, even though you've typed it in.
Maybe they're penalising you for not paying for it or something.
Oh yeah, I don't have a paid account with Spotify. Maybe that's what it is, but I find it a bit sort of difficult to use. So yeah, let me know, are you a Spotify user? Do you enjoy using it? And if you do, would you please make sure you add our albums to your Spotify library?
Yay.
That would be great. So
That was a neat segue.
Wasn't that so good?
That was really
But
good.
Gee.
She's a bit of a PR genius as well.
PR genius.
Okay, so
That's me.
if we've got John Barker, then it would be very nice to do a song that his lovely daughter Charlie covered of ours many, many years ago on an album of hers. And it's a love song, so it fits in with our repertoire for tonight. So we'll dedicate this to Charlie and to John and to Anne and all the kids, Thomas. And
we have not sung this song for a long time.
I would say probably
It's the title track.
pre-COVID.
It's the title track
Even?
of our,
Yeah.
maybe not pre-COVID. Oh, maybe, I don't know. Can't remember the last time we sang this song, but it's the title track of our second full-length album together, which was released in the year 2000, which is unbelievably 25 years ago. But you can find this song also on the platforms. So when we distribute our old albums digitally, they come out not just on Spotify, but they're also findable on YouTube. YouTube puts out a version of it. It's just a picture of the album cover and the song, the audio of the song playing. So you can find all of our old songs that way as well.
And I remember when we brought this out
And iTunes.
on the album that it came out on, we had a beautiful black and white picture of us on the front.
Oh yeah, I should go and get it.
And the Folk Roots reviewer reviewed the photo and not the album. When I met him, I told him he ought to get himself a girlfriend, because I wasn't very pleased with that. Put a lot of effort into making an album, as Charlie would know and John would know. And to have it
was the most exquisite.
not properly reviewed was really annoying. Because Folk Roots at the time was the magazine to get reviewed in. There we are.
This is the offensive photograph that was the cover of the album. We found their review was offensive, actually.
We did.
Because we think this is the most incredible photo. If you're just into photographic arts, the woman who took this is a photographic artist, and
In New Zealand, amazingly.
in New Zealand, and she actually took the photograph not for our album cover. She took it for her. She actually engaged us to be models for a photographic session that she was doing while we were on tour there in the year 2000, and we just recorded this album. And when we saw the proofs of the photos that she'd taken, we went, you know what,
It's our album cover.
image is perfect for our album cover, and we paid her for the privilege of being able to use it.
Folk Roots thought
They actually
They went,
likened it to
John and Yoko. Yeah.
they likened it to John and Yoko's Full Frontal, which I just can't
Two versions, I
understand.
think it was, wasn't it?
Yeah. Which I have no problem with anyway.
Oh.
But I don't think our
I've got to put
photo
this
was
guitar
like
down.
that
You can't
at
put
all.
on there. You can't put it on there.
Oh, just there for the
All
moment.
right.
So let's do it.
It's called Naked, in case you haven't got that. You're the only one who sees me naked. only one who sees me naked, who feels the heart that fills my chest. We have exposed some fiery demons and fought them with nothing but love in our hands. You're the only one who sees me naked, the only one who can. Gently we whisper, loudly we scream, bravely we hold the silence in between, until the rage inside me quietens, and I come to know tranquility. You're the only one who sees me naked, with all my faults on bold display. The one who loves without reservation, the one who's never afraid to say, in the face of anger, in the face of pain, you see me naked, and still you stay. You see me naked, and still you stay. You see me naked.
Mr. J. Turner. Such a beautiful love song, and I think I saw that Sharon is there. Sharon, we dedicated a song earlier to you and your partner celebrating your 35th anniversary tonight.
But you can have that one as well.
Yeah, you can have that one. It was actually, that song really came out of us having a massive argument.
It was at Woodford Folk Festival. I think.
Yeah, we had a big argument. And it was sort of the makeup song, I guess. It's like the song, the calm after the storm.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
So yeah, we can chart our relationship
survived that.
through our songwriting. Yeah, we survived that. That was in like late 1999, 2000.
Yeah, it would have been.
And then we recorded it a few months later.
And then we released it
came
at the
through.
next Woodford as an album.
Yeah, we did. We launched it.
In the Bamboo Lounge.
That's what that poster is about, actually.
Oh yeah,
It says it on there.
it does.
It says
The Bamboo Palace.
Bamboo Palace on the 31st of December, Sunday the 31st of December at Woodford Folk Festival
2000.
in the year 2000. Last night of the year was New Year's Eve.
It was.
We launched that album.
Yeah.
I remember I wore a pink skirt, and I still have that skirt.
You do.
I won't go and get it. It's in the wardrobe. I've still got that skirt.
That's right. If you buy something good, you know that it will last.
Robin says that's the best makeup song ever. I think it's a brilliant song, actually. I'd
Actually,
love
the
to see
nicest-
somebody famous cover it and make it into a big hit. We
Yeah.
tried for years to get it to John Farnham, and they kept saying, oh, no, he's not accepting songs at the moment.
Right,
So, yeah, we had to let
timing
go of
thing,
that because we
timing.
just felt like we were harassing his management.
Well, yeah, probably you got to.
Yeah, but,
We
you know,
sort of give up on things and go move on to do other
we
things.
tried for at least 2 years.
Yeah. Yeah, oh well. There you
Yeah,
go.
we gave it a good go. First Cuppa with Cath and Jay, says Narelle Johnston. She's usually out on a Friday night. Yes, you social butterfly, you. So happy to have you, Janelle.
Here's to love.
Narelle, not Janelle. And here's to love. Yeah, and hello to Ritza. Hello. Ritza is a wonderful musician and a friend of mine from our high school days at Brisbane State High School back in the 80s. We loved seeing you at the high school reunion just a few months ago.
It wasn't very long ago.
Yeah, it wasn't that long ago. When was it? It was last year though, wasn't it? I think it was.
When was your high school reunion?
When was my high school
July,
reunion?
was it, maybe?
Was it October?
Oh, October. There you go.
And hello to Juanita Reed. Speaking of high school mates, Juanita was also at high school with us. Good to have you, darling. Have I said hello to everybody who's here so far? Oh, look at Claire. She's saying so not... Oh, everybody's saying nice things, Jay.
Well, it made us a lot of friends, that album, I remember. I remember actually going to Hong Kong, to the Hong Kong Festival, and having a queue that basically sold us out of CDs, which was just great.
It was just great.
You
but
can't have queues that buy CDs anymore.
just quickly read out the nice things that people say.
Oh, all right.
So Sue says, naked, love it. Narelle says, stunning. Robin says it's an artistic, beautiful photo. Sharon says it's a very beautiful photo. Thank you.
We thought so.
Claire says, great album. Thank you. Chris is saying, if you pay for Spotify, it will play the right song. It's a marketing ploy to get you to
I
pay.
thought it was, Chris. See, I'm pretty smart about these things.
He's so smart about these things.
They punish you for not paying.
But honestly, if they would pay their artists fairly, if they would be more generous to artists, then I would be more willing to have a paid account with them. We pay them to have our albums on there. So
it'd be nice to get some of it.
Yeah, it would be great. Jan says, I love that album. That was the first one I ever bought. I love this song. Oh, thank you, Jan, for sharing that memory. Paul says, I love the album Naked. So does Tracy. Thank you, Tracy. Loves the song and the album. Claire says, I find it hard to pick a favourite Mundy-Turner song. They're all brilliant. Oh, you're the best. Thank you for saying all these lovely things, you beautiful people. Sharon says, yes, we go through all kinds of weather in these long relationships. We sure do.
We sure do.
And it's about honouring the seasons of the relationship.
That's right. We decided that we would always honour the relationship, and then when we had a child, we decided we would always honour the child in the relationship, and that's worked out so far.
Chris says, it makes me want to see you naked, Jay. Chris,
really, Chris.
That's a worry. You do realise he's speaking in metaphor here.
He's a metaphor. So one of our fans over here, Little John,
he's become a great friend.
He's a great friend of ours, Little John Bowen, and he said that when he heard the song, he didn't think it was about a relationship with anybody. He thought it was about his relationship with God.
Well, that is a relationship, isn't it?
Your
relationship with the divine.
And I'd never sort of considered that perspective, but maybe it's true. So when you put songs out there, it's basically in the eye of the beholder, or the ear of the beholder, and you can never know where it's going to land or how.
And hello to, I've lost it. I'm trying to find it. There it is, Nicole. Hello to Nicole. Nicole is sending love from Freddie. Hello,
Yay.
Freddie.
Lovely to see you guys.
Freddie is 6 years old. He had his birthday not that long ago now. And Freddie has a little brother called Harvey. So saying hi to Freddie and to Harvey, if you're still up.
We did get him out last week, and I was tempted to do it again this week because Elon Musk and Trump are having a great big ding-dong at the moment, which is really quite entertaining to watch. In fact, really, the presidency of the United States has become an entertainment. Not for the people who live there, I have to say.
No, it's probably extremely alarming for them.
Not really alarming, but I don't know whether we ought to do that this week.
No, we're not doing it. We're going to do love songs tonight.
Oh, all right.
It's Dance Hall
Well,
Days release.
that is
day.
a sort of a love song because it's love for the planet to want to get this guy out of power. All right, so would you like to do Dance Hall Days next, or would you like to do Crooked House or something like that?
Let's do Dance Hall Days. Speaking of Dance Hall Days.
Considering that it's being released today as a single on Spotify.
And the other platforms.
And all the other platforms, yeah.
So Narelle said this just became R-rated.
Not by my choice.
No. Leanne is here. Hello, Leanne.
Evening, Leanne.
Claire Williams says, hello, Claire Williams. I have still got my signed JCDs from the Mill Bandery in the late 80s.
Wow, that's fantastic.
That's very cool.
Yeah. Was that at the Fairport gig there, or was it at the Folk Club?
We've also played at the Mill.
At the Mill. The
Mill in Banbury.
Yeah. Okay, it was at the Mill. Yeah, so it was the Folk Club.
But, Claire, we did a song from Jay's 1993 album Sketchbook at the beginning of this live stream. You could probably go back and listen to it later when we get onto the listen back option. We did that right at the start.
That was when I was going to be the next big thing, Claire.
And he is.
In my own lunchtime.
He is the next big thing. All right. So this is the night is all about dancehall days, and the fact that it has been released today for the first time on the digital platforms. It was released 2 weeks ago at our last live stream on Blue Shamrock Music, and we love Blue Shamrock Music. They are our preferred outlet because they actually do pay the artists,
You get money
not
from
a huge amount.
Every download or every stream, we get
They
money.
don't have streams.
Oh, that's right, downloads.
They have downloads, so you can
Every
get an
download,
MP3 or a WAV
We get
file.
money from, whereas Spotify, we don't get anything until you've done like 10,000 or something, and then you get a tenth of a cent.
0.0001
for your
percent.
work, which is just ridiculous. They ought to be outlawed. But anyway.
So we released it on Blue Shamrock Music first. Please go and download it from there. And now 2 weeks later, we've also got it on the other digital platforms.
Really, the only reason to go on the other digital platforms for us is to actually have it present. It's more of an advertising ploy than it is anything else. It's not a money-making scheme to put it out on those, but it is to put it out on Blue Shamrock. So Blue Shamrock sent it off to loads and loads of different radio stations to promote it. That's the other thing.
Yeah, so it's being played in Italy, it's being played in America, it's being played in Europe, and it's being played by various country music radio stations here in Australia. So yeah, maybe you could help us along by ringing up your local radio station and requesting one of our songs. You certainly can get this one. And the other ones that Blue Shamrock Music have released this year, which is Get Him Out and Millard Pop-Top.
No words?
No, I don't think no words.
Did we put it out on that? No, we didn't.
But what you can do is they put it out as a free radio download. So a radio programmer can download the track for free to be able to schedule in their radio programs.
That's right.
So Dancehall Days is now on that list of free radio downloads for radio presenters. So maybe call your local radio station, wherever you are in the world.
Hit them up.
And ask them to look at getting Dancehall Days via Blue Shamrock Music's free radio downloads. Here we go. We're going to sing it. 1, 2, 3, 4.
night when they were alone, he told her. So late body swaying to an old familiar song. She thanks me for my singing and I say, hey, you can't go wrong with a little rock and roll. It always lets us so. It's like dance all days where her memory is turning. Dance all days. Dance all days. Now her lonely heart is yearning. Every time the music plays, she sheds a tear and says, she's remembering those dance hall days. Dance hall days where her memory is turning. Dance hall days in the circle of his arms. Dance hall days. Now her lonely heart is yearning. Every time the music plays, she sheds a tear and says, she's remembering those dance hall days. Sing the last dance for me. Sing the last dance for me. Dance Hall Days, released on Spotify and all your favourite formats today, as well as a couple of weeks ago on Blue Shamrock.
And I thought it was interesting when Blue Shamrock Music released it, and they sent it out to all the radio stations around the world, which is fantastic. One of them is an Italian radio station.
That's right, yeah.
And they translated the little story behind the song that Jay had written into Italian, so we could actually read it in Italian, which just
I didn't
tickled-
know I was so fluid. Fluent. in
Fluent.
Italian. Fluid.
It tickled
More
my
fluid than
fancy.
fluent, I suspect.
I really enjoyed reading it
Yeah.
out in
Yes.
Italian, even though
No, it was lovely.
I can't.
It was lovely.
properly
So
understand it.
if we ever go to Italy again and play there, which may seem a little unlikely, but we might do.
We haven't been there since 1998 to play music.
Yeah, but then we could always, I could learn that off by rote and,
You
and
could.
introduce it to the audience and they would all go, bravo, Jay, bravo, or something like that. I remember actually when I went over there on my own as a solo artist, I was there and I was supporting one night a Spiegel tent event. I was supporting in Udine the local pop artist who was very, very popular with the local crowd, and I was the opening act. And I got to about my third song, introducing them with Questa Canzone,
Questa
and so on,
Canzone,
and,
this
that sort of
song
thing.
is-
Anyway, I got to my third song, and they started to applaud whilst I was singing, and I thought, oh, this is going well. And then I realised that actually what they were doing was they were saying, why don't you get off? Because we want to see our local artist.
Hero.
So with my smattering of Italian, I apologise to them for my poor Italian, and that I would do one more song, and hope that they would enjoy their main artist. And as soon as I said that, a guy at the front went, "Bravo, Jay, bravo!" And then it spread through the crowd like wildfire, and it was just like everybody was shouting and everything. So I calmed them down, and I did my last song because I thought I might as well make it the last song. And the crowd went absolutely wild, absolutely fantastic.
You won them over.
I won them over completely. And when I came off, I thought, I'm going to sell so many CDs tonight.
This
Just
is in the
unbelievable.
days of CDs.
Anyway, so I come off the stage and the local artist says to me in English, "You bastard Englishman, you steal my crowd." And I went, I warmed them up for you. That's all I've done. Go out there, have fun, enjoy, you know. Anyway, he came onto the stage and he played half of his first song, and then he put his guitar down. And he moodily walked around the stage, and then he picked up his guitar and he started on another song, and he got about a third of the way through that. And he put his guitar down, and the audience...
You pissed him off thoroughly, didn't you?
The audience was getting really, really restive. Anyway, he did one more sort of song. He's supposed to do an hour, this guy. He did one more song, and then he strode off stage. Anyway, the promoter, who was with me by that time at the merch desk, he said, I'm going to tell this crowd about this guy. And he went up and he berated their hero in front of them and told them what a great guy I was. And 5,000 people streamed out of that tent that night, and I sold 3 CDs. I'm going, no, don't do that. Don't do that. But anyway, he would do it. So there you go. This
is rock and roll. This is the life of a musician.
Even when you're really successful against the odds, some bugger can screw it up. Oh dear.
Well, we're going to finish off with a song finally with the violin. We've done 3 songs with the piano.
We have,
and one song with the ukulele, and then another song with me playing the hand percussion.
Oh yeah.
Haven't done any violin songs.
Okay.
So we're going to do this one now, and we're going to dedicate it to a very special lady. If you're still there, Sue, this is for you, Sue. You recently had a significant milestone birthday, and we weren't able to see you for your birthday. We're very sorry about that, but we still love you and want to wish you a very happy new decade with the new number.
Our relationship with Sue dates right the way back to the earliest days when we were together as a couple, and she picked it.
Sue was a fan of mine in Sister Moon. She was a fan of my group, Sister Moon Ensemble.
And she'd seen me
she was
either
a fan
at
of Jay's.
folk club or at a
separately.
Separately.
Then she saw us together at a Sister Moon gig, and she saw you there.
I was in the audience.
Yeah, watching.
And she said, these guys are great, Sister Moon Ensemble, which they were.
That's right.
They were fantastic. And she said, you're interested in one of them, aren't you?
Sue knew.
She just knew, and I went, because we were supposed to be keeping it quiet. I also went, maybe. And she said, I know who it is. It's the dark-haired girl on the right, which was Catherine.
Of course, there weren't many other dark-haired girls in that trio.
There weren't many dark-haired girls in that trio. And when we got together, Catherine said, what should we call ourselves? And I said, nobody is going to call you the dark-haired girl on stage with Jay Turner. They're going to call you by your name. So, because Sister Moon Ensemble, nobody knew their names. So
I was just the dark-haired girl on the right.
Just that. That's all
just the dark-haired
Just the most brilliant arranger and singer that you could wish for, but the dark-haired girl on the right. So Sue, you are the reason why we're called Mundy-Turner, I think.
So happy birthday to you, Sue, and thank you to everybody who's been watching tonight. This is a song about renovating a broken down house in Derbyshire.
And it's kind of a metaphor for the world, I guess, which is still in a state of disrepair.
But let's not give up hope.
No, let's not.
It's all the good people, we need to keep hopeful.
And get together and keep building.
A better world is possible.
2, 3, 4. How come these walls are still standing when this roof lets in so much rain? They say this once was a mansion, but only a shadow remains. How can we hang our dreams behind this broken door? With so much doubt in this crooked house, what were we hoping for? Someone Cricket House.
Harmonica very loud in my only hearing ear.
Your only ear. Sorry about that.
That's okay.
Oh, dear.
Thank you so much for being with us, you beautiful people.
Thanks for joining us tonight.
I haven't been feeling at my best because of the cold I had last week. I'm still a little boggy and snotty, but it's still been a joy to sing for you and play for you and to have your beautiful company there. It gives us a lot of hope.
It does, and it's always a great joy to play with this beautiful woman right here.
Back at ya. Back at ya.
All right.
Have a great
see you
week,
again.
everyone.
Next week we'll try and do the same thing again, so please tell your friends and bring them all on, and we'll just enjoy ourselves together, and full of news stories and different stories, and I have a million anecdotes. I remember we actually went to a radio station in the UK once, and the interviewer said to us, "What shall I say?" And I said, "Just say hello. We'll finish.
We'll take it from there. We're chatty.
So
we are very chatty.
we have a great fund of experiences and stories, so we'll share them with you, as well as our music, old and new. See you next week.
Thank you for all the love hearts that are coming up the screen. Oh, they're streaming love hearts.
See you next week.
God bless you all.
Good night.
Bye.
Good
Have
morning.
a great weekend.